Images. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey guys, I'm Magnet, and today we're going to be playing some Rainbow Six Siege. I had a thought last week, and for this week's episode, I wanted to more focus on map knowledge. Before we just jump into custom here, I just want to explain a few things. I think it'll help you guys a lot. But basically, I want to sort of showcase how maybe sites can be set up, what usually happens on a bomb site, and maybe just around site what usually happens, or say verticality. So I'll just go into my strat lobby here. I have to wait 2 minutes. So usually what happens is that on, say, a pro level, everyone already knows exactly what to reinforce, where to put their barbed wire, where to impact, where to shotgun. But maybe for people who are starting out, or just for a ranked level, casual level, I think some people don't quite understand the best way to set up the site, but it's really easy. Pretty much, a lot of people think that playing Rainbow Six Siege on a bomb site is just sitting on site and just trying to defend it, but there's so much more that you could be doing to improve how you play, and to improve how the bomb site looks like. That'll make it easier for you to defend the bomb site, and it won't make it as easy for the attackers to either kill you or play it. What's really important to defenders is that there's usually like a shotgun on defense to make these rotations. Also impacts make it really quickly to make rotations around site, which is just where you can move through. And barbed wire, I'm not in a match. Let's try again. We'll go to Oregon. There it is. And start. Alright. Just after we load up this game, I'll just explain a few things. We'll let the game decide where the bomb's going to be, because that's the only thing we can do. So I'm going to pick Buck here, because he can make great rotations with his skeleton key.
Well, it's not really good enough to report on.
Okay, here we go. Just going to find out where the bomb site is. Not downstairs. I don't need to try to find where the bomb site is. So there are 4 places on this map. Most maps have 4 places that the bombs could be. It looks like it's in kitchen this time. So kitchen is definitely a different bomb site. It's definitely an off-meta one. So we'll just quickly go to the downstairs bomb. I'll show what we can do there. So, on the downstairs bomb site, there's going to be a bomb right here. The actual bomb itself right here. And the second bomb will exactly be here. So this is one bomb room, and the other bomb room will be up here. So it's really important and really common to see is rotations between sites. It's important to put rotations between sites so you can move in between sites easier. So using a shotgun. Buck shotgun is really easy to open walls, by the way, but people usually put a rotation here, so that you can get in and out of sight. And that's pretty much all the rotation you need downstairs, because downstairs is a really simple bomb site, but making sure you reinforce maybe these walls so they can easily get in here, and this wall so they can't shoot right there is important. Some people also like to make a little rotation here, so they can get in and out of the hallway. But let's just go upstairs quickly. So as a defender, this bomb site's pretty simple. You can either reinforce this wall like this or this wall to defend where the defender's going to plan. So as an attacker, let's quickly just talk about default plant spots. As you play the game, you'll notice that where the enemies are planting, it'll be pretty common, and just the safest spot is usually the default plant spot. So the default plant spot is here. And another common one is over here. So making sure you start to recognize where the default plant spots could be means that you're able to, you know where they're going to plant, which means it's going to be easier to set up, say, a smoke or a C4 to hit that. It's important to know the safety of the plant spots. And on this side is this one. We'll quickly go upstairs. I'll just quickly talk about just this little area here. So this hatch is usually reinforced by defenders, as well as these two up here, this one and this one. They usually get opened by the attacker. It's like a command or that. But what people don't know is that instead of just playing this hatch around like this or like this, it's actually a lot better if you do open this wall over here. Verticality destruction, massive part of this game. And understanding the best ways to use it really gives you an edge over your opponents, right? So this is a really good way to see this rotate here that we just made. It's very common, this rotate. So if we're playing up here, it's really easy to see them come in this way, or over here if they are. Another really cool spot we can do is just up here. So bucking up here means that we can watch any defenders who want to come up the stairs here. And I just quickly want to show you guys a super cool trick up here. What the defenders love to do when defending the bottom side is flank these stairs. There's a lot of different ways we can hold this, but the best way, with verticality, we come up here, in attic, and buck open this to watch the stairs. The defenders will not expect this at all. But I think, taking a step back actually, it's important to play the maps over and over and over again until you know the maps super duper well. All the staircases, all the hatches. I think that's pretty much your first step, as well as just getting used to, the guns and the operators in Rainbow Six Siege. You want to be making sure that you know the maps inside and out. Rotate easily. This is pretty much all for Oregon. I think just maybe touch on roaming a bit. So roaming is where you're playing offside, and usually the attackers try to get their roamers first, but it can be the opposite, where the attackers just go for sight sometimes. But when roaming, you want to be making sure you're playing fluid and not just sitting in one spot. So making rotates maybe over here or over here. Just move around. It's really up to you where you want to make your rotates as a defender. But killing drones and running away and changing position is the best way to roam, I think. That's pretty much it for just a quick little Oregon and sort of verticality. Another thing you could do is learn maybe some nade spots. So usually there's people going to be sitting over here in this corner. You can either be nading him like this, he's going to die, or you can simply flame bolt him with Capital. But I think default spots, especially even on defense, we usually know where the enemy's going to be because people play in these spots all the time. So also learning default spots for the defender side is going to make it so much easier on an attacker to get an idea of where they could be playing. So this can be a fairly common spot, or back here. On laundry defense, say, this wall's going to be reinforced. Okay. I'm going to be playing in here. Another super common spot is going to be just behind this box here. So just an example, right? If you're an attacker, you don't have that much time left, and you don't have any drones, you're pretty much just going to be called face checking, right? Well, you're not droning, you're just checking with your face. But instead of walking around and checking every little corner, everything, you'll probably just be checking these so-called default defender spots. So this is also a default defender spot if this hatch isn't open. So instead of worrying about every single little corner, you can go, okay, usually there's going to be a guy over here, so you check this. Usually there's going to be a guy behind these boxes, which there usually is, of course. And this is where you can get in a better advantage to kill that enemy. Say if you didn't know these default spots, right? So you're going to be more prepared to fight this guy than be like, what's next? Okay, this little room over here, you're going to be ready for this gunfight. Of course, that could be anywhere in this room, but if you're aiming towards these default spots, it's going to make it a lot easier for you to win your gunfights when you are face checking. And I think just the third thing here is knowing that attackers can rush sites. So there's usually a certain rush route you could take. So on this map, it would be spawning here, and your whole team just runs down here through these doorways, and you pretty much have sight within, say, 20 seconds if you do kill everyone here. So making sure as a defender you're always prepared for these rushes. You can barricade this door, you can barricade this door. That way after you do here, you know, barricades breaking on this side, you know could possibly be a rush. So I think this part of our episode is mainly just trying to understand the default defender spots, default attacker spots, just by playing the game a lot. You'll notice that players do these things and you'll remember them. So next time you'll know that, oh, okay, I could put a rotate here if I have a shotgun. I need to reinforce this room. These walls are important. Make sure we get the hatches. So by playing a lot, you'll notice that there's a pattern to every bomb site. And it's usually played out the same every single time. And on attacks, say, when you're getting defenders are usually going to be sitting in the same spots, except if they're roaming and moving around. I hope you enjoyed just sort of a little insight to, say, default attacker spots, default defender spots, and rotates, and sort of how you work your way around a bomb site. The next part we'll be focusing on the fun. We'll be doing frag rolls in actual games. Hope to see you guys then, but for now we're going to take a break.